So this is my sock puppet, my favorite one, Ida Grass, and he's supposed to be a reporter, I guess, and I'm supposed to have my hand up inside of him, but I'm just showing you. This now, if I did put my hand up inside of him, then you'd say, well, that's a sock puppet for sure. You know, it'd be easy to know. If I put this sock, this whole thing, over my head, you know, which I can't do because it's too small, but you know, the hole's only that big. That's not going to go around my head. But if, this is all hypothetical, see if rationalization can turn into justification, okay? Because I feel like I'm trying to rationalize deceiving. And that's not right. You're not supposed to deceive, you know. But if people just want to make stuff up in their mind and deceive themselves, that's fine. But I'm talking about making a mask of somebody else in particular that can be recognized by people. Now, would I still be a sock puppet? You know, if I had a rubber, I mean, a lot of this, I don't think you'd call it rubber. It's I glue, you know, from a hot glue gun, whatever that is after it dries. It's just the glue. But what if, you know, what if I made a rubber mask with rubber? Now, liquid rubber is just like a hot glue gun coming out. That glue is liquidy, kind of like that. You know, it's hot though. A liquid rubber is just a can of paint, really, and you just paint it. But you get the idea. It's liquidy, and then it dries. So what's the difference? If I put this on top of my head, over my face, or if I put a mask over my face? I'm a sock puppet either way, just because of the material. And some of these socks, they're not socks, they're gloves. Okay, so is it not a sock puppet because it's really a glove puppet? I'm trying as hard as I can to not be guilty of deception, but at the same time, I don't want a civil war. I don't want piles of bodies in the street being burnt so the disease doesn't spread throughout the town. You know, bodies will turn into disease floating in the air pretty soon. So you got to bury it or burn it or something. I don't want a civil war. I don't want a bunch of people dead. You know, men, women, children, everything. That's not me. I just don't want that. All right, that's not fun. That's not a good life. I like fishing, and I like working around the house, the garden, you know, building on the house or whatever. That's a lot of fun to me. So I'd like to stop a civil war from happening, and I certainly don't want the New World Order coming in and turning us all into robots. And then they'd kill us anyway, because that's the Georgia Guidestone guide. It says to kill 7.5 billion of us, so it's a 500 million left. Anyway, I think we can win, but we can't wait any longer. We have got to begin executions right now. And X22 says they're already happening, and that a lot of the people that you see are wearing masks. So people are aware of deep fake. They're aware of masks. They're aware of CGI. They're aware of all that stuff. Okay. But I don't really know if they're doing what I'm talking about. I'm talking about executing people like the doctors that harvest baby parts. I mean, babies that come out without any harm, and then they keep them alive for another month, you know, probably, maybe pat them on the back sometimes, who knows. But after about a month, you know, and they've negotiated the deals, they do execute, or not execute, they murder the babies. They cut out their organs. So those doctors, I think, should be executed immediately. And you can do it by getting them alone and execute them. Make a mask of their face, you put it on, dissolve the body in the bathtub, and then you become the doctor who's, you know, let them see your face for a second, and then put a diaper on and leave. And then the white hat hacker will mess with the logs, you know, at the hospital, and you know, it'll seem like they died of you know what. Okay, we can do this, but don't do it unless you have a clear conscience. I can't do it right now because I keep thinking, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing evil? You know, because I'm lying, I'm deceiving. I certainly don't think it'd be wrong to execute somebody like that. It's like an animal foaming at the mouth, killing little kids in the street. Just a wild, mad animal monster. Monsters have to be killed. Love you. Bye.